Welcome to North of the Broad. I'm Robyn Zimmerman along with Christian Sherbert. He is the treasurer on the board for Beaufort Charities. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, it is a good year. We had a great year last year.
You did.
Yeah.
Great year. We got a lot to look forward to in 2023. In particular, this Palooza in the Park. So we're talking March the 3rd and 4th. Got a big event on that Friday night, and then of course the Oyster roast on Saturday. But let's start with Friday.
Yeah, the Oyster roast has exceeded all of our expectations over the past 5 years and has grown to where, gosh, we're having 3,000 to 4,000 people in the park at any given time. And we felt it was time to expand the event. And Friday night, we're calling it Palooza in the Park, so there's no confusion. There's no oysters on Friday night. It's purely a band festival. We're going to have local food trucks from all different venues of food coming. And then we'll obviously have open bars and the bottomless tumblers that we always have. But you can buy a ticket for $20 to come out and enjoy the Eagles tribute band coming out of Alabama.
You went too fast. The Eagles tribute band out of Alabama. This is very exciting.
Yeah, very much so.
How did you find them?
Just
perseverance.
Perseverance. And we were looking at a lot of different type genres that we thought would fit, and we thought the group of people that come and enjoy our festivals, enjoy our community, that would fit well.
Perfect.
So we booked them, and we're working on the production now to have them a stage and everything set, and food trucks and beer and fun. And the two focuses we do in the Beaufort Charities are, one, we want to put on good community events.
Right.
So we can all get out together and we can see, all the great things that they're already doing in Beaufort. And then secondly, we make all of our profits go to the bottom line. The number one thing, if no one walks away understanding about the Beaufort Charities, we have no employees. We're all volunteers.
That's right. I remember it.
All volunteers.
Yes.
So when you give us money or you donate your time or you come and attend one of our events, you can be assured that whatever proceeds we get, 100% that goes to the bottom line.
That's unusual, actually.
Very much
unusual.
So, yeah.
Yes. So the Oyster Festival is going to be on Saturday. Starting at 12.
12 noon and going to 11. And then we have, for those people, we've done shag in the past. We're not going to leave that out. So we have a shag DJ, I believe, coming from Myrtle Beach. And then that evening, for a local band, we have these guys who have been a big draw of Water Festival. So they'll be our evening rock and roll. And of course, we have the free kids zone. And we'll have the 2 live auctions and beer gardens and oysters and s'mores by the fire. And
back to the bands. Now, can you dance?
Oh, absolutely.
So how do you, do you dance on the grass?
Oh, no, we'll have a stage. We'll have stages set up for them and then dance floors set up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because a lot of people, just like myself, who aren't quick and light of foot anymore, we would fall even without the roots there. And with the roots there, because we know Live Oak Park is a wonderful place, but with all those beautiful live oaks and all, we do the best we can to prep the ground. But there are roots, and it's one of always our concerns is make sure there's a place for people.
So that's at Live Oak Park.
In Port Royal.
On Saturday.
Make sure I give a shout out to those guys. Port Royal has been nothing but bent over backwards. Van Willis and his whole staff and the crew down there go out of their way to make us feel welcome, to make sure the police are there to help us, not hinder us. The EMS is available. Parking is available. They do everything that you would want to put on a successful event.
So for both events, the Friday and the Saturday, is going to be very safe, very family friendly.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, very, very good. Ma'am. So for those that might not know where some of your charities go, where some of the donations go, some of the funds, where do they go?
Yeah, this is always tricky because I don't want to leave anybody out because they're all important. They all do good work. We don't use the word charity. We like to use the word giving partner because no one wants to be a charity. People like to earn their way in this world. So we engage these nonprofits to come and work with us. And when they do, the hours they put in, we recompense them for that. And then we get them together so they become to know each other. We call it a basket because sometimes they'll be sitting there going, oh my gosh, I didn't realize you were working on this. I'm working on this too. Let's combine forces. Good. Then they become friends with each other. So when you buy a ticket for the Beaufort Charities Oyster Roast, 50% of the proceeds, whether it's for Friday night or for Saturday night, that will go if you buy it through your charity, such as there's Alzheimer's, there's Friends of Carolina Hospice, there's CAPA, there's CODA, Beaufort Historic Foundation, plus a lot of other organizations, too many to mention. But if you go through them, 50% of your proceeds will go to the bottom line. So if you buy the $50 ticket, to come to the Oyster Roast on Saturday. 25 will go to that organization. Or you can go to BeaufortCharities.org or Eventbrite and buy them there.
All right, so exciting weekend coming
Yes.
up. It'll be here before we know it.
Yes.
Christian, thanks so much for being
Thank
with
you.
us on North of the Broad.
Appreciate
And
it.
make sure to go on out March the 3rd and March the 4th to benefit Beaufort Charities. And we'll be right back with more North of the Broad. Don't go away.